A very warm welcome to the classroom. Let us begin our day with a quote. It's a proverb every dog has its day, which means everyone is successful or happy at some time in their life. The story is today's story is also based over the animal dog. So we have how the dog found himself a new master. This is revision part 1. Let us have a quick review as what the story is.
How the dog found himself a master. Dogs were once their own masters and lived the way wolves do, in freedom. Until a dog was born who was ill-pleased with this way of life. He was sick and tired of wandering about by himself, looking for food and being frightened of those who were stronger than he. He thought it over and decided that the best thing for him to do was to become the servant of one who was stronger than anyone on earth. And he set out to find such a master. He walked and he met a kinsman of his, a big wolf who was as strong as he was fierce. "Where are you going, dog?" the wolf asked. "I am looking for someone to take up service with. Would you like to be my master, wolf?" "I don't see why not," the wolf said. And this agreed upon, the two of them went on together. They walked, and all of a sudden, the wolf lifted his nose, sniffed, darted quickly off the path and into the bushes, and crept deeper into the forest. The dog was much surprised. "What's come over you, master?" he asked. "What has frightened you so? Can't you see? There's a bear out there, and he might eat up both of us, you and me." Seeing that the bear was stronger than the wolf, the dog decided to take up service with him. And he left the wolf and asked the bear to be his master. The bear agreed to this readily and said, "Let us go and find a herd of cows. I'll kill a cow and then we can both eat our fill." They walked on and soon saw a herd of cows. But just as they were about to come up to it, they were stopped by a terrible noise. The cows were mooing loudly and running in a panic in all directions. The bear looked out from behind a tree, and then he too ran hastily deeper into the forest. "Now why did I have to come here?" said he to the dog. "It is the lion who rules the forest in these parts." "The lion? Who is he?" "Don't you know? He's the strongest beast on earth." "Well then, I'll say goodbye to you, bear. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." And off the dog went to ask the lion to be his master. The lion agreed to it, and the dog stayed with him and served him for a long, long time. It was a good life, and he had nothing to complain of, for there was no stronger beast in the forest than the lion, and no one dared touch the dog or offend him in any way. But one day, the two of them were walking side by side along a path that ran amid bare cliffs, when all of a sudden the lion stopped. He gave a great roar and struck the ground angrily with his paw, with such force that a hole formed there. Then he began to back away very quietly. "What is it, master? Is anything wrong?" asked the dog, surprised. "I smell a man coming this way," the lion said. "We'd better run for it, or we'll be in trouble." "Oh well, then I'll say goodbye to you, lion. I want a master who is stronger than anyone on earth." And off the dog went to join the man, and he stayed with him and served him faithfully. This happened long, long ago, but to this day, The dog is man's most loyal servant and knows no other master.
So this is how we have seen what the story is. Let us understand that. Let us check whether we have understood what the story exactly is and do we know the sequence of the story? So let us summarize it. We have some options given here which we need to fill in this incomplete story. Let us begin reading. This is the story of. Yes, you may choose a correct option. Yes, correct, a dog. So this is a story of a dog who used to be dash. Who used to be? Yes, his own master. Who used to be his own master. He decided to find a master dash. The strongest of all or stronger than anyone else? Yes, correct. Stronger than anyone else. First he found dash. Who was the first animal? Correct, it was a wolf. So first he found a wolf, but the wolf was afraid of. The wolf was afraid of? Yes, the bear. The wolf was afraid of the bear. The dog thought that the bear was dash. Yes, the dog thought that the bear was the strongest of all. The dog thought that the bear was the strongest of all. After some time, the dog met dash. The dog met. So the dog met a lion who seemed the strongest. He stayed with the lion for a long time. One day he realized that the lion was. So what did he realize? That the lion was dash. Yes, afraid of man. So the lion was afraid of man, and to this day the dog remains man's best friend. And thus dog became our loyal servants, right? Let us now move towards an activity where we will learn some grammar part related to the lesson. So this is an activity of word attack where you have different shapes, right, in a big heart. You have circles which are kept for collective nouns. A collective noun is a name given to a group of animals, things or people. Then you have triangles which are made for nouns, such nouns which are made from adjectives. For example, cruel, cruelty. And you have rectangles which are made for adjectives where you will add all the describing words. So let us move towards the words which we have to put in these shapes. So these are various words which you need to put in the right shape. Let us begin with two words. Okay. So we have two words, quiet and cruelty, which we will take. Let's begin. So I have placed quiet in adjective box, which is a rectangle, and because it's an adjective, and cruelty, which is a noun made from adjective cruel. So here we have got two. Let us now take two more words, fleet and hasty. So fleet, a fleet of ship, which is a collective noun, so we have placed it in circle, and in rectangle we have used an adjective hasty. Let us buck up our speed and have three words now. We will take angry, strong and brood. You may also try this by making three shapes and writing those words under those shapes, right? So you have got strong, adjective, angry, again an adjective, and brood, which is a collective noun, a brood of chicks. Okay, now let us move towards more three words. Now we will choose three more words, cheerfulness, sadness and loyal. Cheerfulness, sadness are nouns made from cheerful and sad adjectives, and by adding ness, and loyal is an adjective itself. Let us choose now 4 words: calmness, activity, free, sincerity. So we have activity and sincerity, which are nouns made from adjectives active and sincere, and free is itself an adjective. And we had one more word, which was calmness, which is a noun. Yes. 4 more words: good, heard, frightened, greatness. Good and frightened are adjectives, whereas a herd of cows or buffaloes is a collective noun, and greatness is a noun made from adjective great. 4 more words we will take: ready, school, fears, honesty. So you have school, a school of fishes. So you have, this is a collective noun, whereas honesty is a noun made from adjective honest. Fears is an adjective, and ready is also an adjective. I am ready, I am happy. Okay. Now 4 more words: sensitivity, bitterness, bunch, bundle. So you have sensitivity and bitterness, which are nouns made by adding ness and ity, and bundle and bunch, which are collective nouns. A bundle of sticks, a bunch of grapes. Now 6 words are remaining, so we will take 3. Flock, verse, surprise. Flock is a collective noun, a flock of birds, and surprise and verse, which are adjectives, so I have placed them along with other adjectives in the rectangles. Now we have kindness, pack, and creativity. So we have pack. I have placed pack in triangle. Is it correct? No. So kindness is again a noun made from adjective kind by adding ness, and pack is a collective noun, a pack of wolves. And then you have creativity, which is a noun again made from adjective creative. So this is how we have learned 3 topics, which were 3 exercises in your textbook based over collective nouns, nouns and adjectives, and we have tried to divide them through shapes. So this was word attack. You can use this technique for other subjects as well. We have questions. So let us start question and answers. Number 1, why did the dog feel the need for a master? So the dog felt a need for a master because he was bored of his own life, searching for food and trying to save himself from other enemies. Who did he first choose as his master? So he has chosen the wolf as his master, but later on he left him. Why did he leave that master? Because he found a stronger bear who was stronger than the wolf. Who did he choose next? He chose a bear after the wolf. Why did he serve the lion for a long time? Nobody was stronger than the lion in the whole jungle or forest, and he was living happily with him. So he lived for a long time with lion. Who did he finally choose as his master and why? He finally chose the man as his master because he found that man is the strongest beast on earth. So this was revision part 1 of how the dog found himself a new master. Keep revising through earlier videos and do complete the earlier assignments, because we are going to share HOTS assignments only with those kids who have sent all their assignments. So send us as soon as you finish your earlier assignments. Have a happy and healthy life. Thank you.